I'm in the corner. I'm gonna redo this. 25th April. I'm in library. I stopped because a guy passed. As soon as he heard the vision of God, they come like snakes. I had this dream about because there's nowhere in this library to do a video about this truck, 1 or 2 seconds, and it was so brief. A delivery truck on the side that with the front that fucking library, man. Spit on this library in North Vancouver, in the middle, close to the town hall. It's so noisy. It's like a coffee shop. Here's what I wanted to say for the 25th fifth time I'm trying to do this. There has to be law change. Okay, I didn't share it. I went to take the bus. I'm waiting for the bus. Comes right besides me. There's a gas station. Comes right in that first spot. Uh, a double jewel of flammable guy, and I looked towards the guy, and I looked, for first thing I see coming out of the woods, sleeping. I was, he looked at me, I bowed my head like saying hi, and he did the same, but then he turned right. I wanted to say, drive carefully today. I had a dream about a delivery truck. I hesitated 2, 3 times, and then my bus just came, so told myself, hopefully he's fine. I'll pray for him. He slowed down in his path. When I came library, when I came here, see those seats. I was in the outside. I was sitting in the red one, comes in the blue, and then to the yellow next to me, a 3, 4 year old kid, and he sits there next to his mother, and small. He says, "I'm tired," and he looks at me, and I smile, and then after 5 minutes. That's just before 5 o'clock when I just came to the library. Yeah, there was a horn, and he said truck, and he said, as soon as he said this, I'm like, I remembered because I forgot it all day. And but then he did it 8 times, so it was uncomfortable. I just stand up, and before I said, okay, that's enough, he just stopped. And I think his mom was about to say the same thing, but then, and then I log on YouTube here after a half an hour or something, and there's this car, the truck that just happened. So I'm like, okay, I failed to share it, but I also start to share these stuff on mostly on Facebook platform in the last month, and to be realistic, how this gonna stop? At least just a car crash, it's not like a political event that can more easily get stopped, right? It's just professional workers. So it made me question twice, and I didn't share it because just I got logged out on my account. I gotta pay my phone, so I'm going to work tomorrow to pay this phone for that, to share the messages. And so I told myself, okay, I failed in sharing it, maybe to for future events, to so God wants to testify about my visions and God, since I caught up with time in the last 5 years or so or more in visions and messages. So now it seems it happens so fast. But then I'm like, okay, I stop, and what could be done about that? What God is not happy? Because He does just not share. Just there's a meaning of it, and I remember I'm from Toronto, and I think one time I spoke with one, and he said if we do it faster, we get paid faster. So I put this in comments, and somebody said, no, we're not gonna pay faster. I said, are you sure it's just your company? But then he didn't answer, and I'm thinking, okay, for sure they get paid by the job. I'm a professional. I'm by trade a painter, and this work you get paid by the job. So the deliveries they get paid by the job, and a lot of them they go and they do get paid by the job. So they go extended hours, and that should be legal. and they sleep on the side. They shower there and there sometimes without taking rooms, and they try to gain more per hour like this, a day or two per travel sometimes. And God told me, I wanted to say, to commend them, they should work only 8 hours. But to my surprise, God even told me, the Holy Spirit, six hours should be their maximum. It should be a law, and I'm surprised about it. But then I start to realize this is so dangerous, for because it's for everybody. It's just not for them or their co-workers. It's for everybody. They're traveling in highways, people with kids, anybody, could be you. So 6 hours, they have to pay, they get paid eight, so be it, and or whatever. That's not my. I don't know how this still works. You guys know better, I guess. And that's about it. God bless you, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. I made my video.